parameters for schools. So, as a higher education, we have to always understand that the quality, whenever we are going to talk about the quality in higher education institutions, it's always a complex term. Why? Because the quality has to be experienced. I always feel that whenever I've been coming to an institution, I have to feel from the gate onwards the state of the quality. And also it has to be a kind of holistic experience, 360-degree experience. It may be academics, administrative, and about the technological experience. So everything put together only we can able to say it is as a quality education, not only on a cognitive plane, not only on research, not only on infrastructures. It should be a 360-degree analysis. In this 360-degree analysis, we can able to have, there are 4 dynamic planes which has been involved in any institution, higher education institution. The physical plane. What is the physical plane? The infrastructures which we have, the infrastructures which I have, which I'll be going to augmented in future. The physical planes. What are the quality of the physical planes which I have? Yes, many institutions in India, we can able to see very good infrastructure. What about the maintenance factor? Okay, 2020, we would have been augmented ICT-based laboratory. What is the quality improvement we have been added for this laboratory? Okay, physical plane. Next one is intellectual planes. Intellectual plane, my dear friends, it starts from, it starts from everyone. You start from everyone, not only for students, it also for our teachers, for our educators. So intellectual plane, how well the intellectual plane has been upskilled. Next, about the spiritual plane. Spiritual plane is a kind of an organizational, a positive culture which has been emitting in my institution. Okay, it's a kind of a belief system both in the stakeholders, all the kind of stakeholders, starting from the parents, starting from the employer, starting from the students, starting from the teachers, whether they have been having the spiritual plane, they have been having this belief in my education, a belief in my education system, belief that design, the course which I will design in such a way that, yes, we can able to ensure that the require needs has been fulfilled and this education institution has been preparing it. So this the kind of, the third one is the spiritual plane. It's very important. The last plane, whenever we are going to talk about the quality of an education, is the emotional plane. Okay, my dear friends, now you can able to see that as educational institutions, we are responsible for emotional intelligence. Okay, emotional quadrants. So in this emotional quadrants, how well my stakeholders have been performing on, not only my stakeholders, how well I've been maintaining this emotional play in my nearby community also. This is the 4 planes: the physical plane, intellectual plane, spiritual plane, and emotional plane are going to be the most important different verticals, different verticals in an higher education institution to ensure and to cater the holistic quality in the institution. So the first reflection which I like to suggest to you is to share you is you have to ensure that what are the activities, what are the action plans we have been taken for all these things. Are we measuring, are we monitoring, are we analyzing the list of activities towards the spiritual plane? Are we having a clear-cut database, clear-cut ideas, saying that what are the things has to be put together in this intellectual plane? If that is so, yes, always we can able to move it for a holistic quality development. So whenever we are going to talk about a quality always speaks that quality should be a holistic experience, and it should be an experience. It has to be felt to all the stakeholders who they are going to enter your institution. So to enhance, to ensure that, the quality, holistic quality of an institution, we require a quality assurance mechanism in our institution. Yes, the first part we saw that quality, how we are going to ensure quality. To ensure quality, I need a quality assurance system in my institution. the quality assurance. Okay, the quality assurance system is going to be a systematic review. Okay, systematic review is whether your audits have been planned, scheduled, ensure. Okay, the audit has to be planned at least 6 months once, or at least yearly once. A audit has to be planned. The main objective of this quality assurance is to ensure that whether the quality objective which you stated is being maintained first, whether it is being improved, the next one, and this quality assurance has to give you that what are the scope for the improvement. This is the main objective of quality assurance. So whenever you, okay, yearly once you are supposed to submit our, okay, AQR. Is it right? Annual quality assurance report, we are going to submit. So as an institution, always you can able to, okay, plan your audit yet. Plan a audit yet, 2 months yet, plan with your internal team or plan with your external team. Many institutions I've been helped upon as an external audit member. First year, we have been shared our experience, how to do this audit, how to have this audit methodology, how to have this audit scope, how to, okay, ensure that the audit elements have been found out. Then once it has been ready, next year onwards, you can able to always ensure that the scope, methodology, the elements fixed based on this, you do the audit. Assurance is nothing but, I'm going to tell that whether all the quality parameters which you stated on the previous, okay, on this previous 4 planes, it may be physical plane, it may be intellectual plane, it may be spiritual plane, it may be emotional plane. You are going to tell that whether it is being, okay, whether it is being done or not. Next, what is the improvement we can able to have? Second objective. The third most important thing is to identify, okay, what are the gaps I can able to have in this, okay, quality parameters of my institution. So quality assurance steps. What are the different quality assurance steps I can able to have when I be going to prepare this quality assurance for my institution? Very simple. First, you have to have a list of your organizational goals. Organizational goals means your institutional goals. It should not be only towards academic. Make sure that you are adding all the elements in all the 4 planes. Next, identify that, okay, what are your strengths? It may be your success factor. Okay, identify your success factor. Why? Because based on the success factors only, learners have been attracted towards your institution. So you have to be more aware that what are the success factors you have in the institution. Next, very important thing, what is your internal and external customer? Who are your internal and external customers? Because first I have to identify internal customers, yes, and also your, okay, external customers. You have to have a different set of, okay, stakeholders who have been having their expectations. Each member okay, each members will have their own, okay, each members will have their own expectations. So first you have to understand that what is their expectation, what is as a employer, okay, what is this expectation towards my, okay, okay, students, whether I've been having a mechanism to fulfill it. Very important thing. Next, the feedback, very important thing. Make sure that feedback always, it should be from 360-degree, from your staffs, from the parents, from the alumni, from the employer, from the professionals, from your students. Always ensure that the feedbacks are, it can be the suggestions also. I always tell, okay, whenever I be going for audit, I always tell that you make sure that you are providing but okay, you have been providing a facility in your website itself. In your website itself, okay, suggestion for improvements. This is going to be more useful that what are your pinpoints. Okay, what are the areas which you can able to improve upon further? Always you can able to identify upon. Next, the last one is going to be the continuous improvement. So I'm going to identify first my goals. How to identify the goals? Very easy. Towards your vision and mission. What is my vision? What is my mission? What is my critical success factors as of today? Okay, as of today, I may be doing very good. So what is that? Next, who are my external and internal customers? Whether I've been fulfilling the satisfaction of my internal and external customers. You are going to see the feedback of your stakeholders. Then you are going to implement the next benchmark for continuous improvement. This is a short version of quality assurance step. Quality assurance. Okay, quality assurance is nothing but I am going to tell that. Okay, I'm going to tell that to all my stakeholders that the quality of my education in my institution is being checked, is being verified, and I am going to give us the assurance in such a way that the continual improvement is being there in all the sectors of my institution. I'll be having a serious commitment towards that. So the next is going to be elements in AQR. These are the different elements in AQR. Whenever we are going to talk about this AQR, some of the educators, they may think that this AQR may have only two elements. One element may be academic, the next element may be administrative. Yes, but we have to go in deep, and even you can able to ensure, you can able to have a look on this, other elements also, which is being under this heading, academic and administrative. There is the academic, elements are there. Academic elements, what are the different kind of academic elements? Starting from the design, the design of the curriculum. Whether the curriculum has been delivered within the prescribed hour, number of students who have been attended the class, number of students who have been passed, the grade of the students. Next one is the finance. I like to hear, I like to get your reflection. You can able to put in the chat box. What are the elements which can be added, which can able to come under this finance?
Maybe mobilization of funds, internal and external audits.
Excellent.
Endowment, endowment and offers from philanthropists. These are all some elements wherein the finance can be mobilized. And how best that are optimally utilized, that also involved in this aspect.
Excellent, sir. So finance, it has to be 360 degree. 360 degree. Even you can able to say that, add on to the points which have been told, that even you can able to tell that the amount which has been spent towards the educators, towards the teachers last year. How much amounts have been spent for their upskillment, for the competency development. It can also be one of the elements which can be put under this finance area. Next one is infrastructure, augmentation, and also the maintenance of the facilities, human resource. Based on this, how much upskillment has been done. We'll be talking about the skill metrics. The skill metrics, how well the skill has been enhanced. The next one is student services. Starting from the counseling, starting from their higher education, competitive examinations, their grievance. Next, the administrative management. Last one is linkage and interface. Linkage between industries, linkage between higher education institution in other countries. So you can able to have the 6 element. You can under the 6 element. You can able to have your AQR. The requirements of AQR. Split this with this academic, finance, infrastructure, human resource, student services, and what you have to do is, as of now, what is the value I've been getting on? As an institution, what is the value I have to move upon? What is the action plan for that? I will show you, as I promised you, at the end of this session, I will show you a dashboard. Always you can able to make a dashboard like that. It will be more useful for you to understand that what is the real state of my institution towards this particular parameter. So the components in IKEA, it starts from the curriculum aspects. In this curricular aspects, you put you can able to put this 7 elements in each of these components, starting from criteria 1, the curricular aspects. In curricular aspects, they have been giving you the lot of requirements. Put this under the 7 elements for, how it is going to benefit you is always you can able to have a close monitoring and measuring mechanism, and you can able to understand that which element is being weaker. Starting from curricular aspects, starting from teaching, learning and evaluation, research, innovations and extension. This is one of the most weakest link of many institutions. So in this research, innovations and extension, which part? Research, mobilization of funds is going to be the challenge, or the journal publication is going to be the challenge, or getting the pattern is going to be the challenge. So if you are going to have a right audit system with quantitative analysis, with quantitative analysis, then only you can able to compare yourself, compare our institution last year and this year. What is the target you can able to fix for this? Fix a target, monitoring, measuring, analysis, implement, take a decision. That is going to be the most important aspect of AQR. Submitting the AQR is not a success. No. Last year towards this year, what is the improvement we have? Each element, the 4 planes which we talk, what is the improvement? Which plane is the most successful plane in my institution? Which plane I have to ensure that I can able to add values towards that? And talking to this institutional values and best practices, some of the institutions they ask that, sir, each year whether I have to identify that. Yes, identify that with quantitative data. If you have been finding, if you have been found that one best practice is doing extraordinarily well in a particular department, make sure that you have been, you can able to spread the same thing to all other department also, to all other institution also, system concerned also. So you have to have a very deep understanding. The IQSC members, the IQSC coordinators, you have to develop you have to develop a particular system in such a way that what is my previous, what is my previous understanding, what is my previous stand, what is my current stand, in which part I want to move upon. I will show you a dashboard to you. I can able to show you a dashboard to you. More interesting dashboard. Here you can able to see that. It is one of the process. As I told you, in the 7 elements, they have been separated. Process. What is objective? The unit of measurement. Target is 150. Next, how frequently I am going to measure it on each academic year? Who is responsible? How I am going to, how I am going to achieve it? Action plan. You can able to see here. Research utilization, academic management, 90%. My target is 90%. Who's been responsible for that? Faculty. So proper follow-up of timetable. This may be the action plan of that particular institution. So here the idea is understand the headers, the process in the different 7 elements which I've been showed you. Objective based on your previous performance, based on the performance which you want to land upon, give you this objective. Next, unit of measurement, it can be in percentage, it can be in numbers. Next one is target. What is going to be, which part you are going to achieve on. Next, this frequency. Frequency, not needed that it has to be only academic year. Even you can able to put 3 months once, 6 months once. Okay, based on your convenience. Okay, based on your convenience, you can able to put on. You can able to see that. Okay, complaints from interested parties. They have been posted it monthly. Monthly, I have to review it. So like that, you can able to have a dashboard for yourself. Most important part. You can able to have a dashboard for yourself to ensure, okay, to ensure that you are having a close follow-up, close monitoring system of your institutional quality. So I like to have the educators' reflections. Okay, your reflections. Okay, the chat box. What are the important quality parameters you like to measure on every year basis?
Probably students pass percentage in the end semester examinations or should be
Okay,
measurable.
student pass
Um,
percentage, good.
and placement record in terms of CTC,
Excellent.
and what is the student progression for higher education in the same institute.
Excellent.
So these are all some benchmark or the yardsticks by which this can be measured upon.
Okay, excellent, sir. For adding to this, okay, any other things, student performance? Okay.
Sir, we can include research publications, patents,
Very good. Research
and
publications.
yeah,
Okay.
patents and the grants received from various funding agencies,
Okay.
and the students' admissions, and the
Admissions. Okay.
yeah, and number of programs updated, MOUs
Number of
signed with the
programs
industries.
updated. Okay.
MOUs signed with the industries
Excellent.
for various purposes.
New
Yeah,
initiative implementation. Excellent.
yes.
My dear friends, I will give you the easiest way. All the quantitative parameters, okay, in your AQR, it has to be monitored. All the quantitative parameters, it has to be monitored. Once it has been monitored, then you can able to add lot of new elements by referring QS ranking also. QS ranking. I can able to post, okay, QS ranking. From QS ranking system also, you can able to see that what are the parameters internationally they are asking for. So I can also able to observe that participation in outreach activity. Yes, criteria number 3. So if it's not that 5 years once we are going to do this activity, every year, okay, every year, make sure that we are going to have a proper mechanism. All these things, okay, all these things, why this AQR is most important is, knowingly or unknowingly, we are doing the same thing. Okay, your top management, okay, your top management is asking the same thing in different format. Is it right? If we are going to have a very good mechanism here, we are fulfilling it, surely always we can able to do wonders in the coming days. So make sure, okay, make sure that the dashboard which I've been shown to you, okay, so it's a simple dashboard. Even some institution, we develop a software-based dashboard which can be okay, which can be updated on a daily basis also. So I can able to know in this, okay, in this instance, okay, which position I am. In this instance, what is my current achievement in the particular objectives. So this is going to be the easiest methodology in such a way that we are doing this AQR in a very, very reasonable basis, which is being useful for us and also useful for the institution. And we are going to finish it in a very, very easiest way. So with this, I can able to finish my session. Any doubts, you can able to put the chat box.
Sir, you have mentioned about the 7 criteria being used in a NAC. Okay, all the 7 are coming under NAC. Apart from
Okay.
that, I suggest that we can consider the international accreditation of ABET, IET, THE, QS. QS, THE are not accreditation, sorry, they are the rankings.
Ranking system.
But the accreditations of ABET, IET can be considered. Even in India, nowadays all the institutions are ranked with NIRF rankings. So those criteria also can be considered apart from the 7 you have mentioned here. That is the reason
Yes, sir.
that we
Yes.
have prepared one template, okay, considering all the criteria covered under the various accrediting bodies. So with the help of this template, we started, as I said, the measuring our system based on which we are preparing our objectives, goals for the next academic year. So this is the way we try to improve upon our systems. So
Excellent, sir. Excellent.
thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Sir, thank you, sir. I am Ramchandran from Saraswati Tyagaraja College, Pollachi, Coimbatore, Tamil Nadu. And it appears that there is a great amount of EOMS flavor in your lecture.
Yes, yes,
And
yes, sir.
and you have highlighted the interested parties, which is the typical nomenclature for EOMS, and the stakeholders. The stakeholders are the interested parties, by which I can learn so many inputs. But my question is,
Yes, sir.
what are all the key elements that are to be covered under AAA? There is a good amount of good volume of misunderstanding, or the
Okay.
scope of internal, the academic and administrative audit. And my question is, what are all the areas to be covered, or what are all the areas that is better to be covered for the purpose of continual improvement for an organization which is having thirst to go to the next level?
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you for a reflection. As I've been started my session, I've been told you 4 planes. Okay, under this 4 planes, always make sure that you can able to have your own parameters. You can able to have your own parameters in this physical plane, intellectual plane, spiritual plane, and emotional plane. The first part, okay, you go for the NAC and NIRF requirements from each criteria. You can able to put upon. Next, as our friend has been told, you can also able to go for other, okay, global, okay, ranking system also, which is been more useful for a continuous improvement. First, we will satisfy the basic requirement. You can able to add in this 4 plane, okay, based on different criteria. You can able to add in this. There is no defined format for doing this, okay, AAA. But always I suggest you, okay, I can able to suggest you that we are having the ranking system of NIRF and also accreditation system of NAC. You can able to have it first and make sure that you have been using this, okay, you have been using this as an assessment framework, as an audit framework. If everything is going good, you are having a well-defined audit methodology, then you can able to add the global requirements also. That adds more values, and also you can able to give more flavors also. For sustainability part, okay, for sustainability part, I can able to suggest to you that at least monthly once we'll be having the top level management meeting. This top level management meeting, at least they have to spend 5 to 10 minutes to understand what is the mechanism we add, or what is the current stand on these different parameters by the top management, that encourage many of the stakeholders in our institution to follow this in a very right. Is it fine, sir?
Yes, yes. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for an excellent presentation, sir. Thank you so much. Dear participants, thank you for your support and active participation. Now we have shared the feedback link for e-certificate in chat box.
Also, thank you all the educators. I hope in the coming days we can able to make this academic and administrative audit in a very fruitful way that adds more flavors towards our educational institutions, that in turns adds more values to our students And as we have told that it's going to add a lot of values to our society. In turn, it's going to add a lot of flavors to our country. Jane, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, madam, I can able to share you the presentation and also the dashboard. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.